Those who are visitors, this is one of the sheets that's out of the Bible workbook, and also individual sheets you can purchase. Once again, we on the recaps, the key points is coming from Genesis chapter 34. Now, Genesis chapter 34 was particularly mainly about Dinah, because Dinah is the only female out of Jacob, Israel's children. She's the only female. So she decided to, while they're in Shechem, to visit the daughters in Shechem. Unfortunately, this left her vulnerable, and she ended up being raped by the prince of Shechem. Now, this caused problems, and her brothers felt they should handle things in their own way. So they used the covenant of Abraham in particular, that Jehovah gave Abraham for his descendants and all those who would join in the covenant of circumcision. They used this to weaken the males of Shechem and made them vulnerable and easy to prey, end up killing the males of Shechem. Now, in the beginning of the chapter 34, as it was reading, it sounds like maybe it was all the brothers, or we wasn't for sure if all the brothers, or how many brothers was joining in on this deceit scam that they were putting on the people of Shechem. But it turns out it was just Simeon and Levi and not the other sons. Now, Simeon and Levi or the children of Leah, which is Dinah is from. So they were of the same mother. Simeon and Levi killed all the males. Now, these are the males that have been circumcised according to the covenant is 8 days old and older. So they killed all of those males. And when they went to Shechem, they took their sister from the home of the prince of Shechem. So she was there in the land. And we're not for sure if she was in the land at the time they was doing a negotiation for her hand or not. But we do know that they took their sister, and not only they take her, they took the spoils of the city. They took the women, they took the children, and they took all the valuables from that community of Shechem and brought it to the camp of Israel. Now, my insight it still goes out to Dinah, because we don't hear anything else about her. The Bible becomes silent about her from this time forward. And we barely heard about much about her in any of the chapters. And that comes to my question: what happens to Dinah? Because we do know that Dinah was not a virgin at that time anymore. And we read later on that Jehovah gives Moses some specific instructions in Deuteronomy 22, verse 28, 29. You will find in my cross reference. When a man comes upon a virgin who has never been engaged and grabs and rapes her, and they find out the man who raped her has to give her father 50 pieces of silver, and he has to marry her because he took advantage of her. At that point, he can never divorce her. So we don't hear anything about what happens to Dinah. So we don't know if she got married again, did she have children, did she get married, did she have children, what happened to her. So in this sheet, I also have the word study, and of course, any other cross reference is in the cross reference area.